In just 8 fights, Ben the Surgeon Whittaker has emerged as one of boxing's top prospects thanks to his speed,
the trio of punches enjoy himself. But you look at his
agility,
raise it up a little bit here. He's stepping his feet and looking to let his hands go. He's started the round here, Jordan Graham. Here comes the
reflexes,
good reflexes. He's not easy to catch clean. Great lateral movement. He's very peripheral vision. He's very. He's got great upper body
and power.
Here comes the down from the corner. From Whittaker, and he is stretched out on his back.
But beyond that, it's his ability to dazzle with antics, showboating, and dances.
Whittaker's antics are maybe just riling Gradier up a little bit here. He's
But again, he's just kind of goading him here, embarrassing him.
That have earned him comparisons to legends like Prince Nassim Hamed and Emmanuel Augustus. Is Whittaker the new flag bearer of the drunken boxing style?
Pass the many on to the next. Love and respect.
Born and raised in the heart of Darlaston, England, Benjamin Whittaker's story began with a punch and a dream. At just 7 years old, his father Tony introduced him to the sweet science of boxing, a world far more thrilling to the young Whittaker than the confines of a classroom. Ben's early years were a Pandora's box of school struggles and failed jobs, including a short-lived stint at the Wolverhampton Football Club that ended with a sigh rather than a cheer. In the face of uncertainty, boxing became Whittaker's guiding star. The young Brit's breakthrough came when he clinched his first national title at 18, dazzling under the mentorship of Stephen O'Rourke at Woodensboro. Sometime later, Whittaker moved to Wolverhampton's Firewalker Boxing Club, and the guidance of his godfather, Joby Clayton, made his ascent unstoppable. By 2019, he was slicing through the competition with the precision of a surgeon, securing a silver medal at the European Games. His Olympic journey was equally fruitful as he won silver, but his refusal to wear the medal remained the highlight of his Olympic stint.
Roy Jones Jr., he got a silver medal. Floyd Mayweather got a bronze medal. So sometimes, even like today's age, Shakur Stevenson got a silver medal. So sometimes it's not always the gold medal that matters. When you're professional, it's about those straps.
A year after his heartbreaking Olympic chapter, Whittaker took the leap into the professional arena. Armed with the hunger of a man who knew the taste of near victory and the resolve to turn it into gold. Whittaker's professional debut was a baptism by fire against the tough-as-nails Greg O'Neill, because as soon as the referee uttered the word fight, O'Neill charged at the fresh-faced youngster with the intent to knock his head clean off. But with every aggressive step O'Neill took, he was met with a fierce price tag. In just over a round of fighting, O'Neill was brutally left crumpled on the canvas as Whittaker's precision and power had their say.
Whittaker, no sitch, 6 rounds, light heavyweights, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
In his second professional fight, Whittaker faced a familiar foe in Petar Nosic, a rising sensation he had stopped in the second round during their 2015 amateur bout. But this time, the Bosnian came better prepared, or at least more resilient. Throughout the 6-round battle, Whittaker showcased his speed, agility, and razor-sharp reflexes, landing big right hands that cracked Nosic time and again.
Time, look, walked him on, that was a nice right hand. Wasn't quite positioned to plant the feet, but he timed him.
Despite absorbing a ton of punishment, Nosic refused to go down, but in the end, Whittaker's dominance earned him a clear decision victory.
The surgeon, Ben Whittaker.
I switched off, tried to look a bit too sexy at times, but that's just me. But all I gotta do is keep listening to my team, work behind my jab and feints, and I'll be there.
Ben Whittaker!
Much like he did with Nosic, Whittaker had little trouble unleashing his fury on Jordan Grant as he treated the ring like a dance floor. The Brit was sharp from the get-go as he sliced through Grant's defense, all while dancing and showboating.
Just hopping in on one foot there, and I don't think he's had that for about a year, but he's dedicated to the boxing. Again, they're the ones through with maybe a jab there or a right hand, Whittaker. Good body shot. In between rounds there, and there's that lovely jab you're stepping into. What do you make of all of this, Macklin?
Whittaker didn't waste any time landing a crunching right hand that floored him.
Well, there's a knockdown. That long, straight right hand. There's a reaction to it from Whittaker. Touch with the left hand.
With Grant badly compromised, Whittaker needed just one final, ruthless strike to send him crashing out of the fight.
Oh, and he's staggered again here and down right to the very start of the round here. Jordan Grant, and here comes the down from the corner. And this fight is over. Whittaker up on the corner post on the opposite side of the ring. Well, that was...
I'm moving at the right pace, and Saturday again you'll see why I'm special.
Whittaker stormed back into the ring almost a year later, putting his full potential on display against Vladimir Beluski. From the start of their bout, the surgeon was in his element, dissecting Beluski with sharp, snappy punches and flamboyant dance moves.
This is difficult for Beluski. He's got to try and ignore all of that and just stick to the task of getting to the front.
The drunken master continued spinning around Beluski while tagging him with quick combinations.
Looking to try and get the meaningful shots in. And he's just...
In the third round, Whittaker turned up the heat as Beluski scrambled for cover from the Brit's rising temper.
Down the middle, that was neat. Beluski in a little bit of trouble here.
Round after round, Whittaker stormed forward with razor-sharp combinations that reduced Beluski to a mere punching bag.
He hasn't asking any questions of Ben Whittaker. It's just whether Ben knows.
Let's go now, final few seconds. He looked rocked there briefly, Beluski and Whittaker.
By round 8, the Irishman was as tender as a steak on a hot grill.
He's landing together, and you get the feeling that you need that tonight.
And Whittaker ate without leaving any crumbs.
Just not getting caught by too many in a row. That's a strong right hand there, though. But he had a good 3-4 seconds there. Left hand there for Whittaker, and the referee. The corner don't like it of Beluski. The referee was right on.
Whittaker!
If you thought Whittaker's dismantling of Beluski was something to behold, buckle up for what he did to Stephen Dreadeye a few months later.
He is a man who every time you see him reminds you more and more that he feels like he was born for this stage.
Whittaker danced to the relentless rhythm of his punches in the first couple of rounds, moving with the grace of a ballerina while landing blows that hit like an assassin in disguise.
There he goes, there he goes.
This is what you get from Ben Whittaker, looking for that long right hand. The body with the right hand, Dreadeye. Looking for a left to the...
After 2 rounds of a drunken boxing masterclass, Whittaker flipped the switch to beast mode. He entered round 3 with a single mission: to send Dreadeye straight to the Darklands.
Very good.
A few seconds later, Dread-Eye was forced to take a knee after absorbing a big right hand.
And he goes down to a knee. He's taken some blows in this round.
Most fighters would have pounced on the opportunity after the knockdown, but Whittaker chose to showboat and toy with his dazed opponent instead.
Whittaker will be looking to do exactly that.
Only to do the inevitable with a quick 1-2 minutes later. It was another 5-star performance from a 5-star prospect.
Yeah, you see that little pause there, little layback, right hand, left hook.
The right hand stopped him running in, and that hit him on the button, and then the hook.
Leave him as he dropped to the canvas there.
Yeah, but you see the little layback here, and that right hand really just steadies him, puts him in position. It's the left hook then that does the damage.
Open Stephen Dread-Eye with that beautiful right hand, left hook, and great to see him back so quickly.
Yeah, definitely, that's what he's...
But it wasn't until his fight with Khalid Greia that Whittaker began to draw comparisons with one of boxing's most colorful figures, Prince Naseem Hamed. Whittaker stormed out of the gate like a hurricane, dismantling Greia with a combination of speed, power, precision, and fluid movement. Within a matter of minutes, Whittaker cracked Greia's defensive walls and sent him to the mat. The Brit followed it up with a wave of nasty strikes that slowly broke Greia down.
Great lateral movement. He's very peripheral vision. He's very. He's got great upper body. You can't even land. You can't catch them. It's good reflexes. He's not easy to catch clean. It's very demoralising.
Well, Whittaker is going to get told off for that. He stood up tall. Whittaker's antics, so maybe just riling Greia up a little bit here. He's setting.
Slapped him on the top of the head, really.
But again, he's just kind of goading him here, embarrassing him.
By round 5, Greia was nothing more than a liability, which Whittaker mercilessly ended halfway through. Less than 2 months after beating Greia from pillar to post, Whittaker returned to the ring and faced a seriously sturdy test in the form of Leon Willings.
Well, firstly, respect to him, Leon Willings. He was willing to take the fight, so big respect to him. Come off a win for a title. But I just think there's levels, I think I'm a level above, and it'll show Sunday.
A sense of occasion about a Ben Whittaker fight.
Definitely just looking around.
True to his word, Whittaker delivered a masterclass in the drunken boxing style, unleashing brutal combinations on Willings while pirouetting around the ring like a ballerina.
About 5 shots already.
Round 1 was a nightmare for Willings, who took a ton of punishment to the head and body.
Yeah, I think that guy that maybe called him out at the press conference.
The business of letting his hands go. Strong right hand there again.
Keyed him up because he's really firing at all cylinders.
We're right to the end of the round there. We've got a little bit of what we've seen so far.
Round 2 was a repeat performance, with Whittaker's dazzling style and precision strikes inflicting even more damage on Willings.
He throws it in a quite unorthodox manner. Good right hands here though for Whittaker.
In round 3, Whittaker went full throttle, throwing punches like he had a personal score to settle with his helpless foe.
Didn't win the round, but was definitely had a better round. Showboating for Willings.
Good solid right hands again there for Whittaker.
Whittaker even went off on Leon's corner.
He's growing in confidence as well.
How can he let him talk to his coach? Jeez.
Before beating him up a bit more.
Has a little bit of a wild swing at Whittaker, who shimmies in front of him, playing the matador to the ball, but Willings does manage to get hold of him to a degree. And a lightness from Leon Willings.
The young showman continued to dismantle Willings with his boxing prowess, all while entertaining the crowd with his dance moves.
You see Willings, missing Wilder over the left, but Whittaker is not doing enough to win any of these rounds, but he's every now and then he'll open up with an eye.
The higher it goes, maybe that, drops, all that drop from Ben Whittaker.
Willings had a strong finish to the fight, but it was like trying to put out a forest fire with a garden hose.
And that was a decent shot.
After 8 rounds of action, Whittaker was declared the winner by a comfortable decision and improved to 2-0 in 2024.
Nah, I kind of let him hit me, if I'm honest. You see me standing there, I was like, I've got a very good chin. People think because I dance around and made them miss, I can't take a shot. I can take shots, so I just wanted to show that.
Whittaker's year went from good to great to fantastic when he fought Ezra Aranyecha for the IBF International Light Heavyweight title.
I think that's probably the answer here.
And it was, once again, a total blowout, with Whittaker using his flashy fighting style to perfection.
Falling right into the surgeon's scalpel.
Ezra had a difficult first round, but his problems only worsened in the second round as Whittaker teed off with multiple blows at a time.
And enjoy himself. But you look at his fights.
He mixes the speed up. He changes where
the jab, then put the right hand on the back of it, and then bit by bit.
Whittaker kept pushing forward with hands low, as if he had zero regard for Aranyecha's boxing skills.
Sharp as Ben Whittaker, you probably know the first 2 rounds you're going to lose just to get the timing, just to get the distance,
The uppercut wasn't far away. On the shoulder.
Through the gaps. Or even when he throws that left hook to the body.
Halfway through the fight, Ezra was completely frustrated, using headbutts as a way to stop the young Brit.
Just as you left us, he goes to walk him back to the corner.
Ezra even went for elbows and had a point taken away.
That was not.
Well, he's going to take a point, I think, here, Bob Williams, because there was the headbutt.
After a couple of dirty fouls, Ezra went back to being the nail as Whittaker hammered away with one big shot after another.
This performance, light heavy athletes don't have their right to reply. I have no problem with it for it. It should never be the case that we get to say what we want to say. And
in the final moments of the fight, Whittaker went berserk, landing more than half a dozen shots at one go, and sometimes even more.
Desperately needs to try and hold on here. There was a left to the body, and then a trio of punches up top, and one at least really got through and put a big dent in him, and he's just about going to make it through to
Following 10 rounds of one-sided action, Whittaker was declared the winner and the new IBF International Light Heavyweight Champion, which many believe is the first of many more boxing titles to come.
And it was a great fight. Our box beautiful, and I came away with a belt.
With just 8 fights under his belt, 27-year-old Ben Whittaker has already blazed his way to the top as one of boxing's hottest prospects. His talent speaks for itself, but it's his ability to electrify arenas with flashy combos, Michael Jackson-level dance moves, and a flair for showboating that truly sets him apart. Will he keep dazzling us with his stellar performances? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.